In a galaxy where technological prowess ruled the battlefield, humanity's unconventional approach to warfare was met with derision. The Galactic Alliance, a coalition of advanced alien civilizations, found Earth's primitive tactics laughable. But deep in the dense, unforgiving jungles of a contested planet, humanity would prove that victory doesn't always come from the barrel of a laser rifle or the cockpit of a starfighter. This is the story of how Earth's guerrilla warriors turned the tide of a losing war, one ambush at a time. Humanity's first contact with the Galactic Alliance was one of awe and humiliation. The Alliance, composed of the most advanced species in the galaxy, saw Earth as a backwater planet barely worthy of attention. When Earth joined the Alliance, it was granted junior member status, a polite way of saying, "You're here to follow orders." For years, humanity contributed resources and manpower to the Alliance's war against the Craftan Dominion, a brutal and expansionist empire. Yet, Earth's soldiers were relegated to logistical support, deemed unfit for frontline combat. The Alliance's generals, towering beings with centuries of military experience, scoffed at the idea of human tactics. When Earth proposed its guerrilla strategies, Alliance generals dismissed them outright. They saw no honor in fighting from the shadows and found humanity's reliance on terrain, traps, and ambushes a sign of weakness. The war took a disastrous turn when the Craftan Dominion invaded Bareth Prime, a jungle planet rich in resources and strategically vital for both sides. The Alliance deployed their finest troops, confident that their advanced weaponry and aerial supremacy would guarantee a swift victory. They were wrong. The Craftan forces, adapted to the jungle environment with their reptilian agility and infrared vision, dismantled the Alliance's organized formations. Heavy losses mounted, and Bareth Prime seemed lost. In desperation, the Alliance turned to humanity. "You wanted your chance to prove yourselves?" General Zalrath sneered at Earth's representatives. "Fine. Show us what your primitive tactics can do." The humans, led by Colonel Ethan Graves, were given command of a ragtag force of Earth soldiers, considered expendable by the Alliance. Graves, a seasoned veteran with years of jungle warfare experience, accepted the challenge. His team began with a simple mantra: adapt, exploit, and overcome. Mapping the jungle, human scouts spent weeks mapping Bareth Prime's dense terrain, identifying choke points, hidden ravines, and natural traps. Weapon modifications: while the Alliance relied on plasma rifles and drone strikes, humans crafted low-tech yet effective tools, explosive traps, silent projectile weapons, and camouflage suits made from local flora. Psychological warfare: Graves introduced psychological tactics, such as nocturnal raids, disinformation, and planted false evidence to confuse the Craftan forces. The first major ambush came near a supply line deep in the jungle. Craftan troops marching through a narrow valley were suddenly engulfed in chaos. Explosives rigged to tree roots detonated, cutting off escape routes. Silent projectiles whizzed through the air, picking off commanders. The humans vanished as quickly as they struck, leaving behind nothing but devastation. Word spread of the jungle phantoms, a name given to the humans by terrified Craftan soldiers. The Craftan adapted their tactics, deploying drones and thermal sensors. But Graves anticipated this. His team used heat-reflective materials and decoys to mislead the enemy. Rivers were seeded with floating mines, and entire sections of the jungle became death traps. As the humans gained ground, they taught their methods to willing Alliance soldiers. Initially resistant, the other species began to see the effectiveness of Earth's unconventional warfare. Even the skeptical General Zalrath was forced to admit, there's more to these humans than meets the eye. The Craftan, desperate to maintain their hold on Bareth Prime, launched a massive counteroffensive against the humans' makeshift headquarters. Graves knew this was their chance to deliver a decisive blow. The humans allowed the Craftan to think they had found the base. In reality, the area was rigged with traps and explosives. Hidden human units surrounded the Craftan force, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. When the Kraten forces reached the base, the trap was sprung. Explosions tore through their ranks, and human soldiers emerged from the shadows, eliminating survivors with brutal efficiency. The battle ended with the Kraten retreating in disarray, leaving Bareth Prime firmly in Alliance hands. The victory on Bareth Prime was a turning point in the war. Humanity's guerrilla tactics were no longer mocked but studied and emulated. Colonel Ethan Graves was hailed as a hero, and Earth's soldiers earned their place among the galaxy's finest. General Zalrath, in a rare moment of humility, addressed the Alliance Council. "I once called humanity primitive. I was wrong. They are the most dangerous warriors I have ever encountered, not because of their weapons, but because of their minds." The story of Bareth Prime is a testament to humanity's resilience, ingenuity, and refusal to back down. In the vast, cold galaxy, where advanced technology reigned supreme, Earth's primitive tactics reminded everyone that war isn't just about tools, it's about the spirit of those who wield them. And so, the Galactic Alliance learned to respect the jungle phantoms of Earth, the soldiers who turned the tide of an unwinnable war.